Should these NHL teams buy or sell for this next NHL trade deadline? I know we're 2 months away from the trade deadline, but it is never too early to predict what could happen during that time. So I'm going to be using this wheel right here to be telling you which random NHL team I get from the wheel, if they should buy or sell during the NHL trade deadline. Obviously, guys, if you guys do enjoy, please drop like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. It helps out the channel a lot. Let's do it, baby. All right, gotta spin the wheel here. Spin the wheel. Spin, 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 spin. We're getting the New York Rangers. I feel like this is a pretty easy one here. This team has been very disappointing, but they have been playing better as of late, which is good for their team and their fans, right? But I do think they need to buy, man. I think they don't need to get a top tier player. I think their top six is solid, and I think it is I think they need a bottom six guy. I think they need a bottom six guy that could put the puck in that, and maybe even trade Lafreniere out of here for maybe a top player. Honestly, you might be able to get the top player for Lafreniere and a draft pick. That'd be nice for that, because obviously he is pretty damn good, but he's not playing the greatest as a Ranger. So maybe you can package him in a deal to pick up a very good player, defenseman maybe. Who knows? But I do think this team needs to buy. They're in win now mode, having Panarin, Zibanejad, Fox, Shesterkin. They need to win now, so they need to buy at this trade deadline. I prefer bottom six for them, because I do think they need the depth, but it wouldn't hurt to trade Lafreniere for maybe a top player. Let's go to another one, baby. Let's do it, baby. I'm gonna do 5 here. This is number 2. Who's it gonna be? Carolina, the Metropolitan Division video, I guess. Carolina, well, they also need to buy. This team is very, very good. Honestly, if I'm being honest, they probably aren't going to really trade anyone. They don't really need to, unless they trying to get a superstar, like maybe unless they're trying to get a natural goal scorer. But they already have that in Pacioretty. I know he hasn't played, but they have a natural goal scorer who will be coming back soon, hopefully. And I think that will push them over the edge even more than they are. They're already at the top of this division, top of the, honestly, probably conference, in my opinion. I think they're best in the East. So I really don't think they need to make any trades. If they do, maybe some depth, some defense, maybe. But like, this team's very, very solid. Maybe even a goaltender. But I like their goalies right now. Their goalies are playing damn good right now. So we'll see what happens here. I don't think they'll make a move, but if they do, obviously they need to buy. There's no need to sell. I do think they'll buy, and maybe, honestly, depth doesn't hurt, man. Depth does not hurt, but this team is very well-rounded right now. All right, team number 3. Don't be in the Metro. Come on, don't be in the Metro. Let's do it, baby. Team number 3, Ottawa Senators. This is a tough one. They're not in playoffs. They're not going to make playoffs. They're a young team, and they do have a lot of pieces, man. They do have a lot of pieces. I'm going to say buy. Why not? Why not build for next season? If anything, maybe trade one of the younger guys. I know you don't like this. Maybe trade one of the younger guys for a goaltender, because Talbot's good, but he's not great. I mean, he's not great. That's a one big issue. Is great. A great goalie. Obviously, you could get some defensive depth on there. I do think your guys have a lot of skill. That's not a discussion. Like, you guys have a lot of skill. I think you need to buy more. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be very, very tough. I don't know how you're gonna do it, who you do it to, and like with, but maybe even trade for a Lafreniere, right? That might be technically selling at the same time. If you try to trade for a Lafreniere, give up, I don't know who. I don't know, Stutzla, Lafreniere, and a pick or something like that. I don't know. Stutzla's insane, but I think Lafreniere just needs a scenery change, man. I think that's all he needs is a scenery change, and he's gonna pop off. And that might be him in Ottawa, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think that'd be a solid play. Get another young guy, get a pick, and maybe you can do something. I think Lafreniere's ceiling might be better than Stutzla's. You know what I mean? So I think that'd be solid. I think it's best to buy it. If you get a really good goalie offer, like, why not, man? Go all in on Spencer Knight. Like, who knows? Like, give up Kachuk, give up DeBrincat for Spencer Knight or something, right? I'm kidding. Obviously, that's not gonna happen. But you know what I mean? I think they need to trade for the future here. I think they could buy now for the future, if that makes sense. All right, guys. 2 more. Let's do it, baby. Who are we gonna get? Can we get a West Coast team? No, we're not. Montreal Canadiens. And once again, a young team, and they need to sell. I think they do need to sell, but it's weird because they don't have a goaltender at all. No, Jake Allen, you're horrible. Price is not gonna play. Caulfield, you got to build around him. You got to build around Suzuki. You got to build around those young players that are studs. Like who you don't really want to buy, because you really can't. Like, you just got a first overall pick last year in Slavkovsky. Like, you really can't do anything. I think you need to trade for picks, maybe trade some depth players, trade Gallagher, trade Druid, if anything. You know what I mean? Like trade these guys for second round pick, anything. Honestly, anything. You might be able to get a first out of Gallagher. I doubt it, but you never know, man. You never really know. So I think it's time. I think it's time. You're not winning. You just need to keep getting younger, man, because your team's very good. Your team's really good for the future, but right now it is not. So maybe trade Gallagher, get a pick, get a goaltender. Who knows? You need a goalie, man, because yeah, and defense is not looking hot on this team too. So maybe you could trade Gallagher for a younger defenseman and something like that. But yeah, I think it's a good sell team. I think it's a very good sell team here. All right, guys, last one here. Last one. Make sure to comment down below what teams you want to buy and sell. What do you think your team should do? Buy or sell? Let's see. Who do we get? Hurricanes. We already got that, baby. We already got that. Yeah, guys, comment down below. Make sure to subscribe and like as well. It does not hurt. No way, guys. Again, Carolina, get out of here, buddy. Get out of here, buddy. There we go. Western Conference. Here we go. Winnipeg Jets. I think they need to buy. I think they have to go all in when Hellebuck is in his prime right now. He's absolutely dominating the NHL. He's bringing this team up in the standings every single game. They need to buy around him. Wheeler's hurt. They're getting a little older too. Shifley, Kyle Connor's unreal. Pierre-Luc Dubois. If you know he's not going to sign, trade him away. His value's decently high, even though I don't know if a team would really want to trade for him since he probably won't re-sign with them. But if you could maybe get a sign and trade, that'd be awesome for them. I think you have to buy though. With Hellebuck, you don't want to waste these years. You do not want to waste these years, man. You don't want to be like a Montreal Canadiens with a Carey Price. You don't want to waste their top years. So I think you guys have to buy. I don't know who you would buy, but you would have to change one of your better names. Like maybe I'd try the Pierre-Luc Dubois trade. I think if you could somehow find a team that he would want to play for, a city maybe. If you can maybe go to Montreal, because I know he wants to go to Montreal. Maybe trade him to Montreal, get a good player, get a pick or something. You guys can build for the future as well while winning now with this team. I do think Winnipeg does need a buy. Comment below if you guys do agree or not, but that is my pick. All right, guys, that is going to be this video. Please drop a like. Comment down below if you want me to do part 2. I probably will. Make sure to subscribe and like, guys. It does help the channel tremendously. It really does. Thank you so much. Once again, guys, be great and subscribe, motherfuckers.